What's going on, everybody? This is Living in Arizona Now, and today we're going to talk about Buckeye. Right now I'm starting out in Verrado here in front of the Verrado Golf Club. If you've never been out to Buckeye, well, we're going to show you around a little bit. So when you drive out here, I came in off of the surface streets down Camelback Road, and lots and lots of brand new factories. The amount of factories out there is incredible. So many factories. I mean, not just Amazon, but they are definitely bringing back industrial industry manufacturing to the United States, and a lot of it is coming here to Arizona. Buckeye is one of those places that's getting a ton of those plants, and I saw that. So if you ever get a chance, just drive down Camelback if you want to see just how many factories they got out here in the Buckeye area. This is the west side of Phoenix. So Verrado here is one of the nicer areas. Buckeye is growing and booming. I will show you more of the Verrado area, but very peaceful over here. Right over here is the White Tank Mountains. You got a JW Marriott out here. To be completely honest with you, at one point in time, Buckeye was considered the armpit of Phoenix. Really, I mean, people don't like to hear that, but it's hot, not much out here. The interesting thing about Buckeye is it's actually where the Gila River, the Salt River, and the Agua Fria River come together. So it's like a three rivers town, and they all form into what would eventually become the Gila River. And from here in Buckeye, the Gila River goes all the way down through Gila Bend. They call it Gila Bend because that's where the bend in the Gila River is. It doesn't run all the way down there anymore. It's a dried up river because they've dammed it, you know, between the Salt River being dammed up in Granite Reef, Saguaro Lake, and all those lakes, Roosevelt. Also, Gila River's dammed up way upstream before it even gets to Florence. And the Agua Fria is bone dry because of Lake Pleasant. But that river, the Gila, used to run all the way down into the Colorado River, and then eventually pour into the Sea of Cortez. But here we are now at Main Street and Verrado Way. So if you ever wanted to move out to Buckeye, you might consider living out here in Verrado. And you can see it's nice living, all new. And then they've got a little bistros and cafes right there along Main Street. But just wanted to show you guys this place. Let's drive around a little bit, see what's going on out here in Verrado and Buckeye. Yeah, and here's a look at the golf course. Looks good out here. Yeah, so as you can see, it's beautiful up here. Golf course. And then we're going up in the direction where they have a place called Victory Steps. I think this is called Victory Lane. But we've just got a really beautiful area out here in the White Tanks. We're at the foothills of the White Tanks. And here we have the Cliff House at Victory Course. So there's a couple different golf courses over here. All right, so we're just kind of checking out the Victory course up here, but nice course. The other one's called Verrado Golf Club. This is Victory course, but you can see the views they got up here. This is like high desert living. Very common to have golf courses like this, similar to what you would see in, say, North Scottsdale, right? But here we got the driving range. It's a beautiful day today. Probably the heat, maybe 82 degrees. Often way out there in the distance you can see downtown, quite far away from downtown. You would take basically the I-10 to get out there. Probably take about 30 to 40 minutes on the I-10. Up here we have the Victory Club. So this is above the golf club. Here they have a couple pools, a spa. Let's keep exploring here. So here you have the spa, as it's called. Seems like it's a retirement community. But you got the Vic, which is a bar and kitchen. Wintertime they got a chimney here, fireplace. Summertime they would need the misters. Over here they have a place called the Victory Steps. I'll show you that. What it is you basically go up to the Victory Point and get a good lookout. So it's a nice morning hike, evening hike. But I'll zoom in on it once I get over there. I think it's a good lifestyle out here in Verrado. I really like the way the communities are, the way they look, the design. It's a bit different than what you would see in Arizona, but it's very nice. So that's Victory Steps. Goes all the way up to the top there. You get the Victory Lookout. And that Victory Lookout just gives you a great view. Buckeye that way. That's further south is Buckeye a little bit more. You got Goodyear over there. And then the downtown Phoenix area, which is really hard to see, but out there is the downtown. And here is a look at those Victory Steps. You can see, it looks cool. Especially, you know, if you can get up there, do that hike, get that view, could really be something to feel proud about, you know. It's a nice hike, but you could see people wheezing as they're up there. All right, so we're gonna leave Buckeye here, or we're gonna leave Verrado here, and I'm gonna show you some of these factories so you know what I was talking about with how much manufacturing and industry we have out here. But you can see they're still building so many different housing communities. It's really it's blowing up. If you guys want, I can go around to more places in Arizona. So just let me know in the comments if you guys want me to keep doing these kind of tours. One place people were asking for was Santan Valley and Queen Creek. So just let me know in the comments. But let's keep this tour moving as we go by Verrado High School here. Just to show you the Verrado Vipers High School campus. Just down off the slopes of the White Tanks. And big old brand new school. It's fairly new, not brand new, but it's nice new school. So if you were gonna live in Verrado, you would come do your grocery shopping here at the Fry's. It's on Jackrabbit Lane, or Jackrabbit Road as they call it, an Indian school, but they've got, you know, a Pizza Hut, a Great Clips, post office, Big Fry's, My Doctor Now. So lots of places here. They've got an Ace Hardware across the street. They have a car wash. But good to know, right? You want to know where you're going to get your shopping done. It's just Commerce at. That's the name. Another huge brand new facility. You got Unical Aviation there. And I thought I'd film more of the actual factories because there are so many of them. But, you know, I don't even know the names of most of the companies or the factories that are out there. And almost all of the buildings look new. So it looks like within the last 5 to 10 years, they've just built so many factories. And they're huge. These are huge mega buildings. I mean, that Amazon distribution center is huge. But these other factories and industry things that they have, it's really amazing to see America bringing back the manufacturing. I mean, for a long time, I thought it was gone, but they have really brought it back in the last 5 to 10 years. They must have just woke up and it's like America's coming back to life again. Really, it's amazing.